Hey everyone, and thank you for tuning back into my YouTube channel here on the Bambie Nicole. Tonight I kind of want to get into a confession from a transsexual, being that I'm a transsexual woman myself. Because this is something that's kind of like, I don't know if it's a secret for my audience or if it's a confession or what it is. It's just that I want to keep it real with my people. Because I don't script my YouTubes. I really try not to run on like I try to always speak from my heart to my people, and that's how my audience has really like started to appreciate my story and whatever else. But I do kind of want to discuss the gender dysphoria that you can feel as a transsexual even after you transition. And this is very true. And I don't know if everybody feels this. I know that I feel this, and this is a personal experience that I went through. And I just want to kind of give you a little bit of insight. Now, first and foremost, I have spent many years in transition. Okay, I have spent more years in transition than I have ever spent on this life as a little boy. Okay, so if I lived my life as a little boy for 15 years, I've lived more years as a female. First and foremost, I want to get that out. Secondly, yes, I endured female puberty, and I didn't get breast implants, I didn't get augmentations, I didn't get plastic surgeries, I didn't get pumped with silicone. And I was like, I've told friends of mine, it wasn't because I didn't want to, it was because I fucking couldn't afford to. So how I transitioned was I saved my tax refund check. My hair is getting crazy long, y'all. I mean, that's not a hair extension, it's not that wig, this is just my hair. And I did take my acrylic nails off, and I'm going to have them off for a little while. So if y'all don't see me with crazy nails, please forgive me, but I have to let my nails heal. I had them on for almost 3 years. Let's get back to the topic. Being that I've spent most of my life in transition, and the puberty to become a woman is not fast. It's not fast. Like, and you newbies out there who tell me that, you've developed into a woman within 2-3 years can shut the fuck up, really. And I'm not saying that because I'm downing you in any way. Maybe you have different chromosomes than me, but I'm telling you that to evolve into a woman takes a long fucking time. And let me keep something real with you. Genetic females that are babies are born with enough estrogen in their system for their lifetime when they're born. And it still takes them 15-20 years to go through puberty. You're not going to tell me as a little boy you're going to have feminized woman results 2 to 3 years into your transition when it takes a baby girl 15-20 years to grow up and go through puberty and her transition. And really, if you're in transition, what you do realize is that it's a lifelong process and that you're always transitioning. Okay, with that being said, so I started hormones. I don't know. I started experimenting with them probably back in 2003 and like on them full time, like from a legitimate doctor. 2005, yeah, I started experimenting with 2002. On them full time, 2005. And I was one of these girls, I looked in the mirror every single day. Every single day I hated myself, and I had gender dysphoria, and I thought, only if I had breasts I'd be happy. Only if I had a vagina I'd be happy. Only if I had curves I'd be happy. Only if I had beauty I'd be happy. And guess what? I wasn't happy. By the time that I stopped looking for my results, by the time I just gave up and I said, fuck it, like, you know what, I'm in this for the long haul. I'm in this for a lifetime. Like, it doesn't matter. I don't care if I don't really ever develop breasts or hips or a rear end, which I have, and excuse me, I'm curvy, okay? I'm curvy and I got a donkey donk on me, okay? All natural. No silicone, no, because I couldn't afford it. Like I said, I had to take my time because I was forced to take my time because I couldn't afford it. Had I had the money for silicone back then, you best believe I would have been pumped. But McDonald's pay back then wasn't paying for silicone, okay? So I had no choice but to wait. Years and years and years later, So by the time that I stopped worrying about my results, stopped looking in the mirror, stopped picking myself apart, stopped hating myself, stopped, thinking I was a little boy, just by the time that I sat back and shut the fuck up, like some of y'all need to do, like a lot of y'all need to do, and I'm just keeping that real with you. A lot of y'all need to just sit back and shut the fuck up and let things happen. Bottom line. Because I was that girl. I needed to sit back and shut the fuck up and let things happen. By the time that it happened, it's like it takes forever and takes forever and takes forever and takes forever and takes forever. And then one day, and it's not soon, but along your transition, you'll realize you'll wake up one day and you'll start seeing weight and you'll be like, okay, like I was like an A cup for like 7-8 years. Like what's happening? I know damn A cup no more. I can't squeeze these puppies and they getting heavy. I can't squeeze them into an A cup. I miss my days of an A cup because these fucking things are miserable in the summertime, and I will tell you that. Long story short, by the time that I started to get my results, and it didn't like, it happened over a series of, I want to say that I was like really happy with my results probably after 10 years of my transition physically, because I think I was like a B cup maybe, or I had enough where I was satisfied. When I went into 15 years was when it just bam. Just bam. So a decade and a half, just bam, everywhere. Ass, titties, hips, like all that. By the time that started to happen, I'm going to be very honest with you, I started to become ashamed of my body. The reason that I'm ashamed of my body is because how society puts standards upon women. Now, and I'm not throwing shade, I'm not being funny, I'm just going to spill the tea. I'm just going to be really, 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 really truthful with my audience because I love you all. You all are my people. You're the reason for the season. You're Bam Fam. You're why I'm here. I'm so feminized in physical results. I don't really go out much in makeup and with my hair done and whatnot because my physical body gets so much attention, it makes me uncomfortable. I go in places and having long hair and having, breasts and having a curvy figure, like men stare. Like I don't have to try anymore. I remember the days of like when I used to have to put on a full face of makeup to go to the gas station, or like I miss those days where I really had to try for my femininity. I don't have to try anymore. It's effortless. It's just that I wake up and it's just there. And it ain't going nowhere. Because I do want to state that, this may take a long ass time to get, but you're at a point of no return, ain't going nowhere. Long story short, now I'm embarrassed. Like, I hate the attention that I get sometimes. Like, I definitely don't show my boobs. I definitely, like, when I'm in public, I'm, like, trying to hide, and they're heavy. Like, I'm trying to hide, this. I'm trying to, and I still get, let's make this, hold my girls up a little bit. I get embarrassed. Because I don't even try anymore. And, men follow me around and they stare at me, and women are just hateful, and I've gotten curvy, and I don't have to try anymore. But there are times, girls, that I'm going to be very honest with you, I would rather be anything on earth than a woman. There are certain situations where I go to where I would rather be anything at that moment on earth than a woman. Do I regret my transition? No. Are there days where I have gender dysphoria? Yes. Even after my transition? Yes. Do I think transition cures gender dysphoria? No. I think it's something that always remains with you. I think it just remains with you in a different way. Like where before I couldn't stand myself because all I wanted to be was a woman. Now I'm a woman, and sometimes I can't stand my own body. There are days where I try to wake up and There have been days where I have binded down my breasts, literally binded down my chest to go out because I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed sometimes. And I don't know if anybody else feels this way, but this is just a God honest truth, and this is just a heartfelt, truthful discussion with my audience. I still face gender dysphoria. Anyway, you just had a confession from Bambi. I do love you guys. Feel free to throw your thumbs up, share, comment, like, subscribe, and throw your questions down below. And I just wanted to share that with my audience. Like, just because I've transitioned doesn't mean it's taking away gender dysphoria. Thank you so much. I appreciate you and hope that you subscribe. Bye, everyone.